Welcome to Momotales.
Max was a clever boy, and he always had something to say whether it was a good idea or not. If his mom asked him to clean his room, Max would cross his arms and huff. "I'm not cleaning it. Why should I? It's not fair." Momo, his cheerful friend, stood nearby with a gentle smile, watching Max's stubborn face. If his dad called him to breakfast, Max would groan. "I don't want that for breakfast. I wanted pancakes." Momo tilted his head, quietly munching on a piece of toast, wondering why Max was always unhappy with what he got. At school, when his teacher asked him to be quiet, Max would shout, "Why do you always pick on me? I wasn't even talking." Momo, sitting in the next seat, glanced at him with a soft sigh, trying to avoid the attention. If his friends wanted to play a game that wasn't exactly what Max had in mind, he'd say, "I don't want to play that. I want to play my game, not yours." Momo scratched his head, thinking, Max always wants his way, but what about everyone else? At first, Max thought it was kind of powerful, like he was in control, throwing his words around as if he were the king of the world. But Momo noticed something. The more Max talked back, the more people seemed fed up with him. One morning, Max's mom asked him to put away his toys, and Max didn't like that one bit. "Ugh, I don't want to," he groaned. Momo glanced at him as his mom gave him that serious look you know so well. Max stomped his foot and muttered, "You're always bossing me around." Momo saw his mom's shoulders slump. "Max, if you keep talking like that, it's going to hurt our feelings," she said softly. But Max didn't care. Later that afternoon, Max ran outside to play. "Let's play my game," he demanded, but his friends shook their heads. "Nah, we're going to play something else." Momo quietly followed them, while Max stood there in shock. That evening, Max called his dog Buster to come inside. "Buster, come here right now," he barked. But Buster trotted away toward the bushes instead. Momo just looked at Max sadly, knowing why. Feeling grumpy, Max went to his mom. She only gave him a tired smile. "Okay, Max, let's try to do better tomorrow." Momo sat beside Max, patting his shoulder, but Max just frowned. That night, Max fell into a deep, strange sleep. Momo appeared beside him as they woke in a world that bounced and jiggled like jelly. Trees swayed like they'd had too much coffee, and the sky swirled with purple and orange. When Max spoke, "I don't want to do this," the words shot out like rubber balls and bounced right back, hitting him. Boing! Bam! Words flew everywhere. "I don't want to clean my room," Max shouted, and the words multiplied. Momo ducked behind a jelly bush, avoiding the bouncing word storm. "I hate this. Splat! I'm not doing it. Zap! You never listen to me. Pow!" The words piled up until Max was buried under them. Momo peeked out, looking worried. "This is horrible. Why does this keep happening?" Max cried. Just then, a wise old owl appeared in a nearby tree. Momo's eyes lit up with hope. "Max," said the owl, "do you see what happens when you throw your words around carelessly?" Max nodded weakly. "Yeah, they hurt me." Momo gave a tiny nod too. "Exactly," said the owl. "Words are powerful. When you speak with anger, they come back to you. They hurt you and others." Max glanced at Momo, who gave him an encouraging smile. "But I didn't mean to hurt anyone," Max said softly. The owl's eyes twinkled. "Sometimes we speak without thinking, but if we choose our words kindly, we create peace." Slowly, the bouncing words began to vanish. Momo stepped forward, brushing the last bouncing word off Max's shoulder. Max woke up suddenly, heart racing. "Mom, I had the weirdest dream. My words were bouncing back at me and they hurt." Momo sat beside him, nodding proudly. Later, when his mom asked him to clean his room, Max said, "Okay, Mom, I don't really want to, but I know it needs to be done. Can we do it together later?" Momo gave him a thumbs up. From that day on, Max was careful with his words. With Momo by his side, He spoke with kindness, making his world brighter for everyone, including himself.
Dear friends, always remember, kind words build respect, while rude words push people away.
More rhymes, more stories, more smiles. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Momotales.